Festival. This is a phone interview for the Hawai'i Food and Wine Festival with Chef Dean Peering of Peering Restaurant. How are you doing, Chef?
I'm doing very well.
So you'll be serving your chicken fried quail again. I remember from last Food and Wine Festival. It was a big hit.
Yeah, that's why we're doing it again.
Yeah.
I just felt that for everybody in Hawaii not being exposed probably a lot to the southern aspect of chicken fried and method, might be fun again to do it and have people get excited about it.
Oh yeah, and then you really don't see quail used a lot in those big festivals because it is kind of hard to get. So when you were in town last time, did you get a chance to visit the quail farm or?
No, I sure didn't, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I think it's over on another island, if I'm not mistaken. But
the thing I remember most though is that the sweet corn they used. That was just really, really good.
Oh yeah, and we used some mango last year, and I want to sure we do a mango relish with it this year and use as many local products as we can.
Oh yeah, it's been a really good mango season this year in Hawaii. Do you get to use?
Oh, it sure has.
Yeah, do you get to use mango a lot in your restaurants?
Oh, I do. I use a lot of mango, and my boys and I just returned from Maui a week ago, and we were having the best mangoes on Maui that I've ever had in years. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, Jennifer, when I first sent the inquiry about the interview, Jennifer Peterson, who's awesome, by the way, told me you guys were in Maui. I was like, wow. So, what else did you guys do on your trip to Maui?
My boys have never been to Hana, so we did the long trail day trip to Hana and back, which was just unbelievable. And that part of the island is just so gorgeous. Mm-hmm. And then it was pretty much beach after beach after beach. We just, we love it. I mean, we're so landlocked in Dallas that when we get to a beach, we just want to hang out.
Oh, that's great. So, did you get to try any of the restaurants while you were on Maui?
Yes, I got to try Alan Wong's new restaurant, and then did Wolfgang Parkespago, and there's a great lunch spot that we love called Pita Paradise on the Wailea side that is just absolutely delicious, where the owner goes out every morning and fishes, and whatever he catches is what he serves for lunch in pitas, and it is absolutely delicious.
Oh, yeah. It's just great how a lot of restaurants now are starting to be, foster the whole sustainability movement in Hawaii.
Sure is.
Chef Mark Noguchi of Hei'a Pier, famously said in a documentary that, people would ask him how come he doesn't have fish on a certain given day. And he says, well, because the fishermen didn't catch anything today. No more fish, no more fish.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Right. I love that.
Yeah. So, is there, how are things going, in the restaurant? Like, from your bio, the restaurant's been doing fantastic, gaining, numerous awards. Is there anything that you do to kind of, keep fresh and kind of not falling into, a lull, which is kind of hard
Ed, we're a high personality restaurant. When I opened 5 years ago, I decided I would do things a little differently, and I work the front. I greet people, I go over the menu, talk about features that we're doing, and we're always changing our menu, so there's always something to talk about new to the customers. And along with that, so it kind of starts at the top where my personality is kind of perceived into the restaurant, and then all of the staff follows in with that. I mean, anybody in the back of the house could walk out and talk to customers. And I think that's very important nowadays since it doesn't happen a lot. And, of course, the front of the house has to be knowledgeable enough with the menu, with service, that I don't want to be stuffy, but I want to, you want to be personal, you want to be professional. And so for 5 years we've been growing this new concept within our restaurant, and it is working. 5 years later, we're having the best year we've had yet since we've opened, and in the height of the economy. And so it's great to, 5 years later, that it's still fresh as it was the first day we opened. In fact, if you would tell me we've been open 5 years, I wouldn't believe you, because it couldn't be 5 years. And I think when you love the place and you're a part of it, and you demand certain aspects of what the customer wants, and that is, they don't want a 5-course. They don't want a 5-hour meal, anymore. They want to be able to have great service and a great atmosphere and great food. But, time is the limit. It's what we don't have enough, of. Time. And so, we can get you in and out fast. If you want to take your time, we can do that too.
Yeah, sometimes it's good to have that, that leisurely kind of meal, but, it's nice to be able to kind of get in and get out, really quickly.
Absolutely.
So, I'm just going to finish things off with, you're famous for your cowboy boots. Did you take your cowboy boots to Maui?
You know what? I don't take my cowboy boots to the islands anymore. I did that once, and I was like, we did a function out on the beach, and I ruined a great pair of cowboy boots. And I said, this is ridiculous anyway. Yeah. You don't wear cowboy boots out on a beach. It's like the most ridiculous thing. You got to wear the right foot apparel, and flip-flops, and what is your famous flip-flop company out of Hawaii? It starts with an O.
What is that? The Oakley's or the
No, the Ohas or
Ohana?
No, they're the shoot. I've been buying them for years. They're all made in Hawaii, and they're great sandals. They're just the best and most comfortable. And so anyway, that's all I bring now are sandals and a pair of tennis shoes to walk in.
Oh, it was great. So thank you for taking the time for this interview, Chef. And I look forward to seeing you at the Food and Wine Festival this year.
All right. Thank you, Ed.
Thank you very much.
Get out there.
Okay. I'll see you then.
Okay. Bye-bye. Hope to see you soon.